KFAN.
Oh, man. Parker's here.
Parker Fox, Mark
Hi, Parker.
Parrish, Mark Parrish, Parker Fox.
Great to meet you, Mark Parrish.
Great to meet you too, Parker.
Parker, they almost got it done last night. And
At the buzzer. Heartbreaker.
almost, man.
What a game. Such a fun game. It was
Yeah.
packed in there.
Yeah.
Always a good Wisconsin crowd in there as well. So my former teammate, Braden Carrington, who now plays for Wisconsin, hit 7 threes.
Whoa.
Which was just...
Threes, man.
I didn't know he was at Wisconsin. That sucks.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, and he was on fire last night. So, I mean...
And he still hit threes?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. He was under fire.
Who hit the game? Did he hit the game winner? Who hit the game
John
winner?
Blackwell hit the game winner. Yeah, he was
Right
kind
at
of
the
quiet
buzzer.
all night. Yeah, and we hit a 3 with 4 seconds left to tie it up, and they came down and ended it. And yeah, it hurts. It feels
Yeah.
like every year it's right there with Wisconsin, and we just can't pull it out.
I think we got the guy, though, man. Medved's got him.
Oh, he's
got him
excellent.
thinking, doesn't he? He's got him
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, once he gets more support of the program, more money, higher recruits, the whole bit. You know,
You know
we
what?
could go on and on about it, but he's a maestro with his offense.
We need that Mark Cuban money.
Yeah, I know.
We need the Best Buy money. Like, can Dick Schultz give us a bunch of money? Is he still with us?
From Hogan's Heroes?
Isn't that the guy?
And did he go to the U or did
None
he
of you
go?
guys
It's
get
going to
that
end up. It's going to be like he went to like St. Thomas or something, right?
Oh, no.
It's gonna. It's. I mean, who knows? Something like that.
You might be
I
the
hope-
richest guy who ever graduated from the U, Corey.
I don't think so.
Did the guy who burns chickens graduate from there?
Glenn Taylor.
No, Colonel Sanders.
Wow.
Yeah, no, for real, did he?
I think he's in prison.
I have no idea.
I don't know where Glenn went to college.
Is the guy from Hogan's Heroes the guy that died from like a weird sex act?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They did a whole movie about it.
What's that called?
It's called 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
That's how he died?
Well, he got an infection.
Oh, that's your dad's favorite movie of all time.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, man, I should have bought him that for Christmas then.
I think you can just Google it.
You say weird things.
Well,
Yeah.
We're trying to do sports stuff.
No, it's the news.
We were talking about NIL and raising money for the Gophers.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you
but
were
then
like,
he said
I
the
was
guy
listening.
from Hogan's Heroes.
no, you brought it up.
You
Let me
did.
ask
Yeah.
a question. Maybe they should have recruited Parrish to play hockey there. He could donate some money,
Yeah. I would have liked to see Parrish at the U
but the guy didn't know what position he played.
Huskies.
if I would have
Yeah.
been born yet. Mankato. Glad Taylor went to Mankato.
Yeah, that makes more sense because he's from Mankato. It makes more
And
sense.
their gym is
he
called the
went
Taylor Center.
But it is the
Well, you know, the Haase family donates.
Yeah, there you go.
is it called the University of Minnesota Mankato?
It's Minnesota State University now.
Shoot.
I don't know if they include Mankato, but I think people still refer to it as Mankato.
Shoot.
there. So who's the richest person that went to the U? We need to find them and convince them that they're doing something wrong.
Richard Schultz is a huge benefactor for St. Thomas. He didn't go there.
Yeah, damn
he
it.
donates a lot. He gifted them $50 million.
Yeah, see,
Wow.
they don't need more money. The U does.
St. Thomas is sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
sweet. No doubt about
Look
that.
at Best Buy money at the
Phil
U.
Diaghilev
They're going to
went there.
be, yeah.
Oh, Phil Diaghilev went to
Is he a
St. Thomas.
benefactor?
St. Thomas. And
How rich is Phil Diaghilev?
I think he's does pretty well.
But he doesn't live here anymore.
No, he lives in Seattle. Remember, he goes to
And he works for a company based out of Boston.
yeah.
But he's still based in Seattle.
Yeah.
We learned that last week.
Yeah,
It was
rich.
critical to this show's success.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
You don't have to be so sassy.
I was being serious.
Why did you think he was being sassy? Even his
Sounded
voice was real
serious to
tame.
me.
Yep. You don't understand tone.
Yeah. And Tony.
Somebody called John E. Lindahl manages billions in assets. He might be, this is from AI, he might be the richest person from the U alum.
Cargill, Austin Cargill the second.
Cargill's.
There's some money there.
That is some
Yeah, there's some money there.
money.
Yeah.
All right.
Now it might be Coy Parrish the way he got money from Oregon.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
We can't have nice things here. It's all right. All right, time for the news.
Yeah. Are you going to take NIL to go somewhere and leave us, Parker?
Yeah, I'm weighing out my options.
KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
Can't blame you.
Netflix is preparing a revised all-cash offer for Warner Brothers Discovery's streaming and studio business. Netflix has already offered $83 billion in cash and stock. Paramount Skydance had attempted a hostile takeover of Warner Brothers. Everybody wants it. I don't care. Just
a lot of money.
Just let me know how many different Netflix accounts I've got so I can cancel them, please. Got 40 of them. Or 50,
You've that many?
probably.
He was handing them out at the line to get into Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's what I do.
Man, I bet you gave away like $800 that day.
Who cares?
Yeah,
They make it in long
and
sheets.
Yeah.
A new survey says more Americans are spending less time looking at screens, and it seems to be making them happier.
Good.
Where are they doing this survey?
Yeah.
A
On
survey
TikTok.
From the Talker Research finds that Gen Z is actually leading the charge when it comes to unplugging.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. With more than 60% intentionally putting down the smartphones. Those numbers start going down. The older people are. People who report spending too much time online feel less connected and more anxious, while those intentionally logging off report feeling more productive and horny.
Wow.
Good correlation.
And I guess you feel better about yourself when you're productive. It makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you think they're looking at instead of screens?
Pictures of Bette Midler.
Yeah, makes sense.
You don't want to ask me that.
Just
question.
printed
What are they
pictures.
looking at, Hawkins, to the internet?
They're looking into the darkness that is existence.
Oh.
It's so...
No, it's good.
Sure.
It's good, man. They're like, you know what? All bets are off, baby. Let's do some stuff.
Well,
I
hope
love
it's
it.
good.
Yeah, it's all fun. Am I right?
Yeah, man.
God, you guys aren't helping me at all.
I'm listening.
That's what I said.
Well played. That was great. That was great. I would give you a gold star if I had some.
Actor Kieffer Sutherland is facing charges after beating up a rideshare driver.
Don't do that.
The LAPD
Yeah.
says Sutherland was taken into custody early Monday morning in Hollywood.
Dang.
The Emmy Award-winning actor was arrested on suspicion of felony criminal threats, but was released off after posting bond. He's due back in court in 24 hours. Dunk.
What if he was just in a Waymo?
God, 24 was outstanding.
Has anybody on the planet ever been named Kieffer except for Kiefer Sutherland?
Kieffer Bellows.
Who?
He just answered you. He put you in a box, didn't
Yeah,
he?
well
You
said,
just boxed
Perry.
him up. Way to go, Pear.
Yeah, take
Brian
that.
Bellows, the former North Star.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
What
what
about-
about autograph?
What about
Yeah.
Brian Fellows?
His son, Kieffer Bellows.
Was Kiefer born in the
UK?
90s? Like
I
when
mean, do the math. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's recently, playing professionally, probably mid-20s.
In the 1920s?
Wow, how does that work?
He's 27.
Oh my God, that looks just like his old
Hey,
man.
that's a pretty good guess.
It looks like Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, man. Brian Bellows was great.
Oh,
I'm Brian
absolutely.
I
Bellows.
love that guy.
Spectacular hockey player.
Yeah,
God, I love Brian Fellows.
he was born in '98.
What
And the
is
Brian
that?
Bellows that works for the
That's
Wild is a
Nick's
great
looking
guy,
at me.
too.
I think that guy's the most underrated comedian of our generation.
Tracy Morgan?
I think he's
Man,
great.
Yeah, he is.
so
He's
funny.
really good.
He is so good. God, why'd you bring up Brian Fellows, Sauce?
Brian Bellows. He played for the North Stars. He was sweet.
Somebody asked me about Kieffer.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we weren't yet mad at you. We're mad at him.
Oh, sorry.
How well do you know
so
Brian
we've
Bellows?
named 2 Kiefers on the planet Earth. There's 8 billion people right now.
There's a Kiefer Sykes who played for the Pacers in like 2020 or 2021.
Don't remember that name, but I'll take your word for it. So
I
that's
opened
3.
the drawer on Sunday and said, "What's this, Kiefer?"
What's the
I couldn't
frequency,
remember.
Kieffer?
Isn't that the yogurt drink? Is it Kefir? Kiefer?
Yeah. Is that
My
the one that
God.
makes you poop?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got a
God.
lot of
Activia.
That's all.
got a lot of fiber in there.
Yeah. Hey, was it?
It's what Jamie Lee Curtis uses to stay regular.
Wasn't one of the bits that on one of the
make it
seasons of 24? Who's the guy in I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Oh, John Simpson?
And in your favorite movie, She's All That.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Didn't he say that Kieffer Sutherland is like the worst human on the planet?
I don't know.
That he just bullied him and he was just a douche? That's what I heard.
Yeah, he's top 10 worst people on the planet.
I mean, I think he's pretty bad. And I think he likes to throw him back. I think that's why he's doing rideshare at like 8 a.m. because he's hammered all the time.
He throws him back when he goes fishing.
responsible as hell, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that
Let the
bad.
man drink if he's going to drive responsibly
But I
by
don't
getting
think he can
rideshare.
drive
And
anymore.
maybe that guy had a face that needed hitting.
Maybe that guy tried to steal his women.
It could have been.
Yeah.
I'm on Keefe's side.
Yeah.
But think about what Sauce just did. That was old school Sauce accidentally. Remember back in the day, right? Kieffer Sutherland, a guy I went to high school, with knew him, said he was a total dick.
Yeah, he used to say that all the time.
and now you basically just said Freddie Prinze Jr. said he's a total douche. So now I believe
But
it.
I think that's a thing.
Yeah, but what if Freddie Prinze is the douche?
Now, he seems very nice. So I'm going to give Freddie the benefit of the doubt. He seems like a lovely gentleman. But what if Kieffer was just having a bad day and Freddie Prinze Jr. is holding it against him?
Gosh darn it,
Yeah,
Parker.
in 2014, Freddie Prinze Jr. said he's unprofessional and it almost made him quit acting.
Dang.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but listen, bud. He was having a bad day.
He was having a bad day.
Yeah, it was.
Like Daniel Powder.
Yeah.
And look, Freddie Prinze Jr. goes home to Sarah Michelle Gellar, right? So does he have bad days?
Oh, my
Maybe
God.
not.
All the time.
Man, what has Kieffer been up to?
It sounds like point three.
Yeah, it sounds like he's been,
Sydney Vella.
sounds like he's been whooping ass.
Look at Sydney Vella.
Yeah.
His
Got
wife.
it.
Yeah. The long rumored most depressing day of the year is almost here. Blue Monday. It generally occurs every third Monday in January. This year,
Mondays are different than
it'll be January 19th. It's time when people are starting to feel sad due to broken New Year's resolutions, the after Christmas financial stress, and bad weather. The theory came from a marketing campaign developed by a UK psychologist for a travel company 20 years ago. The many mental health experts say that although it can feel very real, it's actually not based on any clinical data. Yeah. Blue Monday.
Great song. If
Yeah,
we had
great song.
the ability to play music and have it on the podcast, you could play the New Order version or Orgies version. They're both 10 out of 10. Love that song. One of the best songs from the 80s.
It's so good.
So good.
Hey, Hogs,
What?
did you see the 2025 film with Kiefer Sutherland and Rebel Wilson called Tinseltown?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
It's great. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Tinseltown?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's great. It's about a city made out of fake decorations.
Oh.
And
Did you cry?
I did cry. I cried when the dog died.
Well, spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to dwell on names, but what studio execs like, give me Rebel and Kieffer.
And we're going to make Tinseltown.
And then Hawk found a genie.
You can't do it.
What's that?
You can't do it anymore because apparently Rebel Wilson will never act again after working with Kiefer Sutherland.
That's what FDJ says.
Yeah.
Sends you
Zach,
right into retirement.
How
Career
good was
ruiner.
24?
It was the best show ever made.
Ever. Oh,
Is this a joke?
no. It
I
was so
learned
good.
how to use a VCR because I needed to record it back in the day.
Oh.
I don't know if Parker even knows what that is.
No.
It took a real bad turn about season 6, but
Yeah, it got brought back. Season 8 saved it, but then the ending, they probably should have killed him at the end, but they didn't.
it's so good, though.
What? They should have killed Kiefer Sutherland. How bad was it?
Spoiler.
Well, and I think one of the seasons was during the writer's strike,
That's
and you
right.
could tell it was
Yeah,
hideous.
All the
Look at-
writers on this show obviously strict.
Striked.
No, strict. That was the word that the replacement writers gave us.
Yep. They don't spell.
Season 4 was the best one.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
It was so good.
I
might
like
rewatch
Chloe
that.
O'Brien.
Oh, all of it.
Member?
Outstanding.
Member? Chloe O'Brien, former kicker.
Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah, member?
God, great show.
Hockey officials are looking into what's being described as a staged fight involving a youth team that went viral.
Oh, yeah. So funny.
It happened when the Central Penn Panthers Youth Hockey Club played an inter-squad scrimmage during intermissions of a minor league game on Saturday in Hershey. Video shared on social media showed the team made up of players 8 years old and younger. They got in a fight for a minute without any adults intervening. They just let them fight.
It was the funniest.
Have you seen? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh,
Zach tweeted it, right, Zach?
What,
Yes.
2 or 3 days ago?
The goalie's the best part. He just comes out of nowhere. And just, it is full on. And no one's
let 'em
stopping
have
it.
fun.
Like, I love it. But
Yeah.
it's a
that guy
all-out
jumps on his
brawl.
own teammates.
Yeah, they're saying it was all staged now. That seems like fun.
It had to have
They
been.
are
Yeah, it kinda looks
absolutely having a
staged.
ball.
Because usually when they're out there during like between pay periods, that are called intermission.
Intermission, yes.
Yeah. They have like a bunch of coaches out there and they're making sure everything's going right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
There's not a coach in sight.
Yeah,
It's all
literally
video.
one of the dark colored jerseys. He literally just
Took out his own team.
Oh, his own team. 2 guys took them both out.
Just seeing
Oh
red.
yeah, the goalie.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is excellent.
That again. Oh,
That's funny. Good job, guys. Have fun.
I'm going to tweet it out on the KFAN account if
Please
anybody
do
hasn't
that.
seen it.
That's the news.
Knows the news.
We got lots of Vikings audio, obviously, to play. In fact, it may take the next 2 segments to play it all. Because we had Kwesi and KOC talking about quarterbacks and more yesterday. And they answered some hard questions, and they were way more open about things than I thought they were going to be. Have you heard it yet?
Oh, yeah.
I heard one clip on Common Show yesterday
I heard the whole thing.
about J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's
Yeah.
an interesting...
That's interesting.
Well played.
Thank you. I get some of the inside jokes. Most of them are aimed at Rosie, right? Is that how this works?
Rosie's only
Why are
mad
you guys
at
so
Hawk.
mean to him?
Well, he's
I love
mad
you,
at
Rose.
Hawk.
I don't know why he's mad at me. I love him.
Hawk's the only one who stands up for him.
I always do. You know what? You hurt the ones you love.
Oh.
Love the ones you heard.
Ain't that the truth, brother? Boy, you just blew my mind.
Zoss will walk us through sports after this. The Power Trip Morning Show, the home of Barry White and the Fan.
Good morning, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show. Hi. Yesterday, KOC and Kwesi both talked about the quarterback situation. We'll play a lot of it during Vikings news, but here's a little snippet.
Ultimately, I think in the quarterback room, it's about having just the deepest talented room you possibly can each and every year. What that looks like at a pretty impactful position on your salary cap, when you're able to possibly plan for your depth chart looking in a way where you could be competitive no matter what.
Here's an interesting one. From Kwesi this time. Did you overestimate J.J. McCarthy's readiness to play quarterback?
The information we had was all good, but it was admittedly, incomplete and small sample. So ultimately, we trusted in the information we had. We trusted in our coaches. We trusted in the team around him to do that. And so it's hard to really, when you think about that and then go look back at the season, as I talked about, you saw the improvement at the end. You saw the flashes of the player we thought he could be. So in that sense, I can't say that we were overconfident. Maybe the timing didn't work out with other aspects of our team, whether that be injuries or different things like that. But ultimately, we're comfortable with where we are, and we're excited about where you can go.
Back to the first one about the rookie deal and the advantage if you have a quarterback on a rookie contract versus like a max kind of a contract guy. Yeah. I mean, the 8 teams that are left in the postseason, it's half and half.
Really?
Half have giant contracts, half have rookie deals, right? Because you have Josh Allen and the Bills, Brock Purdy and the Niners. Sam Darnold's making 30. I would say that's not a rookie deal. It's not 60 million like some of these guys, but that's a lot. So you got Darnold and the Seahawks, and you have Stafford and the Rams.
Yeah.
Bo Nix,
Drake May,
Caleb Williams, Drake May, and CJ Stroud. So it's 4 and 4.
Yeah.
So this is a year that you could argue it can work either way.
Yep. And
you just have to have a guy. All 8 of these guys are super good. So it's like, these guys are good enough to get you to the postseason, good enough to get you to round 2.
And the Patriots nailed it last year. They had a ton of cap space. They nailed that with all the people they signed. The Bears did the same with the offensive line pieces they added. Yeah. And then both teams nailed it in the draft. The Bears, Colston Loveland is one of the better players in last year's draft. And he is on fire for the Bears. And then the Luther Burden they took in the second round, he's outstanding.
Yeah, they made some good drafts.
Yes, they did.
So is JJ one of those guys? Don't know.
Oh, those two don't know.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thanks, All Around.
Mike Tomlin stepped down after 19 seasons as head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was 193 and 114 and 2 in his career. The Steelers will search for their 4th coach since 1969.
Wow. I had no idea he was with the Vikings, to be honest with you.
You were too young to remember.
Until yesterday. Yeah. 2003, something like that?
2000. I was an intern here. I think it was 06.
06.
Yeah, it was the year
That makes
before.
sense.
He was you could just tell, just without even talking to him, you could tell he was like a different breed. The aura he had was unbelievable.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He's great.
Yeah, never had a losing season. That's incredible. It's incredible.
In pro sports.
Yep. The Wolves, without Ant and Rudy, smoked the Bucks 139-106. The Bucks had the Greek Freak, but Julius had 29 points. Your Wolves are 27-14. They've only lost one game this month, and they battle the Rockets in Houston on Friday, Parker.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one against the Rockets. Hopefully Anthony Edwards can play. He sat out last night, and then Rudy Gobert was serving his technical suspension. But they looked really good. Bones Highland was really good off the bench, which is a good sight for Wolves fans. And Dante DiVincenzo played well. And we got to see Yohan Berenger off the bench, the young French cat. So I think there's
the Frenchman.
But I think there's some excitement around him. Obviously, Rudy's your guy, but when he's serving suspension, you need some depth. So they went with Yohan Berenger. He played well, and they smoked the Bucks. So great to get the first one on a 4-game road trip. Howell.
Hello. The Wild battle the Jets Perry tomorrow at 7. Your Wild are winless in 4 of their last 5. You can hear that game on the Fan.
Yeah, going through a little bit of a tough stretch right now. Road trip. Obviously some overtime losses in there too, so it's a little bit deceiving there for the last 5 main losses. But last game of the home stand here before they go back on the road for 3 games against Winnipeg here, who has won their last 3, even though they're near the bottom of the division. The conference. They have won 3 in a row and still have some spectacular hockey players. But the Wild finally were able to get a little bit of rest. Coming home from that 2-week road trip and then playing every other day, it kind of feels like you're still on the road trip a little bit. So finally getting a couple days, especially mental day to just completely check out and get away from the rink is huge. So no excuses for the boys for this last home game before we head out onto the road.
What a story, Mark. St. Cloud State University.
Go Huskies.
Go Huskies.
Zacko?
Go Huskies.
Yeah, I concur. That rest is a huge thing, and to come off that long ass road trip to have to go back and play. And they played not terrible on Saturday. They played actually really well on Saturday.
Yeah, they did.
Could have played a little better on Monday, but regardless, they're going to get their heads on straight and hopefully get a whole nother streak going.
Do you feel, Parrish, that when you answer a question and then he immediately asks Zach that he is questioning your veracity? Be honest.
No.
Like Zach is the fact
Zach's
checker.
the real expert here? Do you ever feel like that? Because that's the way it sounds.
Like, watch. Let's try this with basketball.
Well, maybe now I will.
Because you're the expert. Zach is, he didn't play in the NHL.
Yeah.
Parker played college basketball. I did not.
Right.
Ask Parker a question about Gopher basketball, and then immediately follow me, and let's see how this
now
goes.
You guys talk about it. I'm
Thank you.
offended.
Okay, try it.
I am very offended.
offensive.
Yeah. How
Let's
dare
try it.
you?
Let's try it as an experiment. Ask him about the Gopher basketball team. Then ask me. No, don't. Ask him a question though.
Gopher basketball, your thoughts.
There you go.
That's
Great.
terrible.
Thank you, Meat Sauce, for your question.
You're welcome.
The Gopher basketball team is good. Corey.
I concur.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to keep Zacho in because Zacho has opinions on hockey.
Zach's got plenty to do. Okay?
Do you remember?
Now you're questioning how much work he's got to do?
Yeah.
Are you just saying he's back there doing nothing?
Zach, what are you back there doing?
I'm still offended.
You'd
When you want
just
to
looking at camera too.
It's funny that Zach said I concur because if you remember the movie Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio,
Oh, yeah.
when he has to pretend to be a doctor, he watches a movie, and in the movie, the doctor keeps saying, like, do you concur? Yes, I concur. So when he gets into the operating room, he just keeps saying, I concur, which means he's a fraud and he's lying. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
So when Parrish said, here's what's going on with the Wild, so on and so forth, and Zach just goes, I concur.
Yep.
That's Frank Abagnale Jr. over there just faking it.
That's right.
He wasn't even listening.
Yeah.
I don't concur. I thought they were terrible on Monday.
He does not concur.
I thought they were horrible. They had no energy.
Sauce, do you
They
concur?
were very flat.
What are we talking about?
The Wild.
I knew it.
Yeah, I agree with Parker.
Yeah.
They were terrible. They meat sauced it.
They meat sauced it.
Saturday they were good. The Islanders are just they're at the front end of a 2-week road trip. The Wild are at the back end of a 2-week road trip, and those young legs, those boys can skate, and we're able to pull out that win in
And the goaltending for the Islanders was
Ilya
unbelievable.
Sorokin put on a show.
Yeah.
There's
I concur that game.
the one way to shut down superstar goal scorers like Matt Boldy and Kirill Kaprizov
Run him over with a car. I mean, that's
that
just
would
wild.
help. That
That's
would,
how
you know
do it.
what? I got to be honest with you, that would work.
I concur.
But the one way to stop superstar goal scorers is to find yourself a superstar goaltender. Ilya Sorokin's easily top 5, probably arguably top 2 or 3 in the NHL, and he was on full display late in the third period there with Kaprizov. Everybody he was under fire, and he was just doing his thing, not breaking a sweat.
See?
Well said.
And with all due respect, on Monday, though, the other team didn't need a goaltender.
Yeah.
The way they were missing the Devils didn't need their goaltender.
It was not good. That was a fun game for me. I got to go to that one. I sat with Ellen Hughes, Quinn and Jack, and Luke's mom.
Nice.
And just to watch the way she watched a game with kids on both sides was definitely interesting. You could tell she was stressed out, but all 3 of the boys played well.
Oh, that's
Paul, your
awesome.
hands up.
Ellen Hughes.
I'm not answering that question because I do not wish to get whooped.
Do you believe he would?
I've heard they're incredibly nice people.
Oh, they're just
How did that
terrific people.
get lined up for you?
So Ellen is on staff with USA Hockey with Taylor. So she does a bunch of
nice.
skill stuff and stuff with her in the summer. And then,
Look at there.
So
That's awesome.
they're great people. And
Well, what would she know?
yeah,
Skill.
right. Yeah. Her kids are
Family's
terrible
got
at
some
hockey.
amazing talent.
Jack's about as fast as they come to. It's ridiculous.
Jack
the way
is
he
so
skates.
much fun to watch.
But Ellen,
Paul, you're saying something over there?
Yeah, he would. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He would?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're very offensive.
Me? Who, me?
Quinn's going to come in and beat you up.
Yeah, he's going to beat you up.
Did you see the Islanders stayed an extra day and went to Anders Lee's
How
house?
great is that?
That's like
Anders,
the coolest thing
yeah.
ever.
So
Anders,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, he told me I spoke with him in the pregame skate. He was real excited about that.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
he got the ice made up. Those are the bonding experiences that really, really matter. You don't forget that stuff.
He's a
forever.
great dude.
He is an amazing man.
Yeah, he's average at best.
Oh.
I don't really think he's nice.
Pretty amazing.
Is he? Okay, cool. I don't never met him.
Amazing.
He's a great guy, and he does a lot.
Didn't he
for
play in the
charities?
Yeah,
He sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he listens.
Wow.
He's a fan. When he comes back in the summer, he's listening.
Well, he is always welcome.
Yeah.
Open door.
Well,
We don't care.
pass that on.
I
We
mean,
need to get a player in here.
since Abbott's listening, I know that
God is watching us.
he's not
From a
even in the
distance.
summer. He's always busy Monday through Thursday.
Yeah.
But Friday he could come in.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Oh.
I mean, that must be like a hockey player thing that they're just not available Mondays, Tuesdays.
I think you're right.
No, you're right.
Is that right, Parrish?
Got trained.
Well, yeah. The training schedule.
Yeah, it's like Andrew DiPaolo this week. He did not. He had no interest in coming on the show Monday through Thursday. I'm like, that's fine. Friday's open. We can play initials on
The
Friday.
rest of the show's a waste of time.
100%.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
And athletes are a bit competitive too, so they they like to play that silly little game of yours.
Yep. Pumped. Andrew DiPaolo 2 days from now.
Can't wait.
Let's go.
Good dude. Good dude. All right, Vikings news. Speaking of Andrew DePaula, All-Pro, right? Second team All-Pro, Andrew DePaula.
That's right. Second team.
Vikings news when we come back. After this on The Fan.
It's a wild Wednesday here on KFAN, and we're taking your talkbacks for tickets all day long. This talkback feature in the iHeartRadio app. Describe this wild season so far in 3 words. Winners will be selected all day for the Wild Jets tickets tomorrow. Get all the details at KFAN.com, keyword contests.
This one's kind of funky. Thank you for the hash brown, by the way, Mr. Mark Patty.
Yeah, thank you, Mark Parrish.
You are welcome.
Now I'm looking at video from like 6 days ago of the water levels at Lake Mead. Holy moly.
Super
A
low?
lot of rain, yeah. I don't know.
Any more dead bodies?
No, I'm sure.
Any more skeletal remains of
Probably.
mayors?
Probably. Hopefully not John Mayer.
All right, hang on. My memory's terrible. Was it Lever's uncle?
Yes.
Uncle, right?
Yep.
Is that the right connection where they think that? Oh, yeah, who knows? Anyway,
You are correct, sir.
it was something like that.
I think you're right.
I think you are right, yeah.
Lake Mead. We should go cover this story.
We need to find out and take some water with us.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
idea.
because otherwise it's like $13 at the casino. So let's just get some
Yeah.
water out of Lake Mead.
They don't give you free water?
Well, Hawk gets it.
In Vegas?
Hawk gets it for
Parker, you ignorant slut.
How did Hawk get it for free?
I'm a high roller.
Yeah.
How do we get Parker Fox to Vegas with us in 2026?
I'm coming.
Plane.
There we go.
Yeah. Ask
Plane is probably the
Hawk
best
Steady.
guess.
Plate is a good way.
Yeah.
Train, automobile.
Great
By the way,
film.
podcast recommendation. I don't know if you guys heard Barrero the other day when, oh man, what's the guy's name? From Thrifty Travel Guy.
Kyle Potter.
John
Kyle
Johnson?
Potter, yeah.
Yeah, John Johnson.
great.
The Beezer?
He was fantastic, and he
Yeah.
broke down the Allegiant Sun Country deal and what it's going to mean and what it might mean and how good it could be, how bad it could be. Anyway, it was like 2 segments, and it was fascinating and super informative.
Yeah.
The overall sentiment is this is not great,
Yeah.
but it also might not be the end of the world. Pros and cons, right? The cons
Yeah.
might be the price. The pros might be the availability. There might be a whole bunch of new routes. There might be, multiple options to cities like Vegas. Who knows? But I thought his breakdown was outstanding. I think I retained about 10% of it.
That's the best way to Vegas, though, is that Sun Country flight, right?
Agreed. I hope there's 7 a day instead of 3 a day. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah, like vegetables.
Yeah.
No, 0 a day is the right answer.
Like vegetables.
You don't need any of them, right?
0.
If you had to, is there one where you're like, I wish I could try it, but your phobia doesn't allow you
Yeah,
to eat it?
probably cinnamon rolls.
Those aren't vegetables.
But then no.
So no potatoes at all?
No. What about a cucumber?
You eat taters, don't you? You eat French fries.
Yeah, but that's I mean, come on. Is that a vegetable?
Eggplant?
yeah.
Come on. Never. I send that emoji all the time, but I've
Yes,
never.
you do.
Yes, you do. That's why.
Yeah. Nope. No. Hey, man, I'm still here.
Okay.
It's working out.
Yep.
I have a phobia.
Of
Cucumbers.
Why?
It's
You have a story?
Yeah.
no.
Settle down, Zach.
Zach's about to have a cigarette.
Make something up.
He's close.
What would you like to know? No, I've
sit in the
always
wrong
just
spot?
I sat in the. No, I just
That works. Thank you.
I've just always been afraid of cucumbers. The smell. I will if somebody is having a salad with cucumbers, the same table as me, I will ask them to eat the cucumbers first so they remove from the table.
That's a weird.
That is
It is weird.
and somewhat severe phobia.
If Taylor has any sort of food with cucumbers, I will, if the waitress comes and brings the plate and the cucumbers are facing me, I'll immediately turn the plate. So
Wow.
Parker, by the way, we meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. at the St. Louis Park VFW.
okay, thanks.
I'm the same way
I'll
with
introduce you to
mushroom.
the group.
Okay, thank you so much. They scare me. I can smell them from a mile away too.
Yeah.
There's my fun
great.
fact of the
See,
day.
fun, right?
Yeah.
Now, do that times 3,000 different foods, and then you can understand what me, Zach, Teneby, Blakemore, and others go through.
That's why you get so happy when you see Raising Cane's.
It's my happy place.
Yeah, that
It's
Raising
like,
Cane's is
you know,
the best.
it's like Julie Bowen in a or a lingerie and a little person riding around on a tricycle and my grandma winning at slots and
Man,
two
are you reading
pints
Hawk's,
of beer.
You're reading Hawk's journal?
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Your truck accessories pro.
You guys journal? Anybody here journal?
I do.
No.
I
My
read
wife
it?
does.
Can you read it?
Yeah.
Sure. You'd
Okay,
be
thanks.
depressed.
Oh,
Digitally or by hand? Do you write it or do you type it
I
into
write
like
it.
your phone? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife writes.
I feel
Old
like that's the
school.
only way to go, right? If
Yeah,
you're
I
going to
love
journal.
writing.
Yep.
I do not.
How often does your wife journal?
I think every day.
That's sweet.
Dear diary.
Can you imagine? Today, Paul knocked his phone off the bed and spent 10 minutes waking me up looking for it. Then he just Hulk smashed the remote, which is between us, but somehow he knocked it off the bed. And he was unbelievably frustrated and loud. And I tried to tell him that if you put your phone under your pillow, there's actually a fire hazard, but he didn't listen to me. And he has the largest pillow of a human I've ever seen in my life.
I have one of those cube pillows that Hawk told me to get.
Yeah, it's the size of the sphere.
Relax, please.
I agree.
Yep, Tom Shane
Tom.
gets it.
Tom.
Why you gotta be mean? Yesterday, KOC and Kwesi both spoke. It was their regular end of season press conference, and they addressed a lot of different things. We've talked a lot about it this morning, but
Well, can I ask one question before we even get to that?
Sure.
Do we have any idea why it got delayed a week?
for all the events going on where
That was it?
innocent people are being dragged out of their homes.
Got it. So it was that.
That's right.
Because when it first got delayed, there were football rumors, right? It was,
Yes.
is Kwesi in trouble? Is this Brian Flores related? Like, what are they waiting for?
No, they weren't.
Okay, if that's the case, that makes way more sense. But it was weird that the day that it was supposed to happen, it got bumped back a week. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, yep, that's what it was. Yep. They figured
Good answer.
there were more important things to talk about.
Sure.
Yep. KOC on the JJ Mack situation.
We're still looking at a quarterback who's started 10 games, 10 out of a possible 34 in 2 years. Not the ideal path for a young quarterback to develop on the field, but I thought he did. I thought he did some really good things. And JJ McCarthy is a guy that wants to be great. I know he's going to work tirelessly to do that. I know his teammates have a lot of confidence in what he's going to go to work to improve on this offseason and come back and have a great offseason and be ready to hit the ground running.
Sauce, why don't you at least want to be great?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think we have enough time.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I used
didn't mean
to.
to bug you.
You used to want to be great?
Yeah. I just, yeah.
What changed?
I don't know.
Reality?
My self-esteem.
You running out of time?
Run out of time. Yeah. That's about it.
Plus food, right?
And food. I like food. Yeah.
KOC on bringing another quarterback in to push JJ Mack.
No, I think there has to be. I think that's what's going to make everybody better in that room. It's going to be what makes our entire offense, thrive through that competition. And I think even if you ask Justin Jefferson, he's competing every single day. He's the best in the world at what he does, but he's still competing every single day to maximize what who he is as a player and ultimately achieve the greatness that he's destined to achieve. But that should be how our entire organization looks at it.
Kwesi also spoke. They asked him about quarterback decisions he made last year.
You spend a lot of those nights, obviously, you're up in these decisions and they're uncertain, and you're trying to make sure that you don't lock yourselves into what you did and thinking that it's always right. And so there's those nights that you wake up and stare at the ceiling and ask yourself, but I always go back to the process and what we thought at the time. Yeah, it's easier to kind of go and be revisionist and results based, but going to really think through what we had at the time. I still understand why we did what we did.
That's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't sound thrilled.
No, they don't.
They really don't.
And when they were both, Kwesi was asked yesterday, I think by Alec Lewis, is JJ McCarthy your starter week one? And he didn't say yes.
I want the Vikings to achieve our goals. And I think one of those goals to make playoff runs and do different things like that. I think he's the character and ability to be the person to do that for our organization. If I say that in 2026, that kind of binds us into a certain, area. The way we've set this team up, we built this core to really, like we've always talked about, give ourselves multiple shots at it, because you never know when there's going to be a year where the field's a little bit wide open and you can make that run, and so that's what we're really focused on. Talking about whether it's this year or next year isn't really, my immediate reflection. It's my job to really bring that deep competitive room that we've talked about to the Vikings.
Yeah,
danced right around that, didn't he?
Not good. That's not good if you're McCarthy.
Well, and they asked, he was asked, can J.J. Mack survive an entire season?
Availability is a skill, as they say, and you're talking about a player who's incredibly tough, didn't miss.
Availability is a skill.
Availability is a skill, as they say, and you're talking about a player who's incredibly tough, didn't miss games in college, and that was one of the things we talked about. I mean, we went to the people in the building in Michigan. They told us the things he fought through and different things like that, and that's really not different than the player we've gotten here, the type of player that finished the game when he had a knee injury that would take him out for the season. And so ultimately, that is something that's we're more mindful of, given just how it's happened. We're in control. We can control, though. How do we get him right from a mechanical standpoint, from a decision-making standpoint?
Yeah, every pro athlete's biggest ability or most important ability is availability.
And he isn't.
Here's JJ walking up to the podium to answer the question himself.
Oh, God, he's gained a lot of weight, you can tell by listening. Yeah, that's not good. I thought they should have come out and said, yes, he's our week 1 starter. We have faith in him. We drafted him. Yeah. They didn't. That's not a good sign for him.
No.
When they asked, they weren't there.
They don't want to.
Yeah, but I just think that they know that they have to make a big swing. If they don't make the playoffs next year, at least one of them will be gone, if not more people. This is a huge year for them.
It's true.
They haven't. This regime hasn't won a playoff game. That's not a knock on KOC as a person. They haven't won a playoff game. In the 2 biggest games they played last season in 2024, they weren't prepared. It was a awful outcome. They have to go to the playoffs this season. Do they think they can? Thank you, Tom. Do they think they can do it with McCarthy? Maybe, but they didn't sound like they could yesterday. And that's the only opportunity they're going to probably speak until like the week before the draft.
It's interesting, though, isn't it? Because like if they had come out yesterday and said, we believe in him, we'd have been like, oh, come on. And if they came out yesterday and said, we're not sure, and we're like, oh, come on. Right?
Life is
I'm glad
pro
they were
sports
honest
organization.
Like that, right? I really am glad they were honest like that. I don't want them to come out and try to snowball us and say, we loved everything we saw, if they didn't.
Well, and that's the thing, too. They want to leave their options open. They don't want to paint themselves in a corner. If something comes available that's a better option right now, and then you already have named him, then...
Yeah,
they're going to look for somebody else.
How many times do I have to say it? I'm not going to coach at Alabama.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you get my reference, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather him be honest. What do you think, Cor?
Well, I'm in the minority on the injury thing. Parker, you and I have talked about this on this show, right?
Yeah.
That like getting the same injury over and over and over again is injury prone. I think McCarthy had a series of really unfortunate coincidences that are not necessarily like indicative of that he's an injury prone person. And the one at the end where he took himself out of the game, it was a meaningless game. Who cares? Like,
I don't get why people are so angry about that.
But so the availability is one of your abilities. I get that. But like Kwesi just said, he never missed a game in college. So he's been tough. He's just had a lot of really rough things here. I definitely don't think they sound like they're thrilled about it. My thing is, who is the answer, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Even as a backup.
Is there a guy out there you're like, oh, we're going to go and get him?
Unless
Max, I don't...
Mac Jones.
But I think
you have to trade for it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, the reason that I don't think Mac Jones will be available is this isn't a shot at your guy, Cor, but he's been hurt a couple times, right? And they know that their season wouldn't be where it was if they didn't have Mac Jones.
Yeah, you talking about San Francisco?
Yeah. They would have lost a few of those games, and who knows? They could win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and they know the value of a good backup.
Listen to this, guys. Listen to the Guessling podcast. They somebody asked him about asked Kwesi, did you lowball Daniel Jones, thinking he was a for sure thing that he was going to stay here. And I hadn't heard anybody even bring that up. And here's how Kwesi answered it.
I don't want to say overconfidence, but I do think him being here was something that we kind of considered and thought would impact his decision. But ultimately, they are free agents, and to your point, learning lessons. I think execution-wise, you have to treat it as such. No matter what the conversation is or relationships are, free agents are free for a reason, and they're allowed to vet all their options, and ultimately we could have executed better around that.
So yes was the answer to that question.
Yes, it was.
Exactly. Well,
How about that? Huh?
How are you going to lowball a 28-year-old free agent? Like, he's got no ties to here.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't care.
But he seemed to want to be here. I mean, like,
that's fair.
So no, but I hear where you're kind. I just thought that was another pretty damn interesting answer to that question.
Yeah,
and a great question, by the way, because I hadn't thought of that at all.
Well, because it looked like on paper it was just, do you think you can beat Anthony Richardson for the job, or do you think you can beat J.J. McCarthy for the job? And it looked like it was going to be an easier path to beat Anthony Richardson, which he did like immediately, right?
Yeah.
So, money aside, maybe the Vikings just didn't think they had a chance to sign him either way. So why not just lowball him and see if you can get him to stay? Maybe they did underestimate it. Who knows?
I had an interesting thought yesterday listening to all these too. Obviously, the offensive line was cheddar cheese and beat up, and we had 17 to 19 different schemes of offensive line, different lineups. You know what I mean? If Carson Wentz had not gotten so beaten up, I wonder how good or bad our season would have been.
He got destroyed.
He got beat up bad, but it was because the offensive line was so beat up. Obviously, I mean, I wonder because he showed some signs that he still had it.
Oh yeah, that fourth quarter drive against Cleveland.
It
was outstanding.
Lovely London.
So to think about what you just said, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think if Carson Wentz looks like he's a solid NFL backup at this point in his career, right? But if you run it back with McCarthy, Wentz, and Brosmer, which they're not going to do, but if you ran it back with those three, Wentz is kind of the guy you would love to have a solid veteran backup behind JJ, but you can't have the room be exactly the same or everybody's going to lose their mind.
Yeah.
So you can't do that again.
No.
And you have question marks on the line, too.
Well, and I'll play you one more, even though I already hit the music. I might as well finish it up here. Kwesi was asked, basically, can Darrisaw play a full season?
Yeah, he's a year removed from that injury, so time is on our side in terms of kind of getting away from that injury point. Another year of rehab, strengthening, and different things like that. But obviously, at all parts of our team, we've seen how important he has been to our play. And so when we're addressing things in the draft or for agency, we have to be mindful of that. And I don't want to say insurance, but we're always trying to have a roster, aspirationally as a GM, when that first guy goes out, that next guy comes in and is as good as the guy. Is that reality? No. But that's the mindset we got to take, and that's a position we probably got to be more mindful of that.
Hey, Sauce, help me out. Also, were we not the second oldest team in the league?
I think you are correct.
I feel like second was the right number.
Makes sense.
That also leads back to the drafting, right? If you draft better, you stay younger. But because we didn't draft very well, we had to lean older and sign free agents. I mean, this team has to get younger.
Yeah.
They have quickly.
We thought we were that close, though, I mean.
Yeah.
Which is another overestimation, right? They thought JJ was more ready than he was. They thought the team was more locked and loaded than they were. So they went all in. It just didn't work. But that's normally going all in and it not working costs people jobs.
I mean, you look at it. I think I said this last week. The Bears have the same needs on the offensive line. They went a different direction. They traded for the guys they have. They're probably going to play in the NFC Championship game.
Well, especially it looks bad when Darnold's killing it in Seattle.
That is also a fact.
His great-great-great-grandfather was Benedict Arnold. And you learned that if you listened 2 hours ago,
Oh, well.
Traitor.
What does it say about me that even though I was paying attention in that segment, I've been casually watching a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out playthrough on YouTube?
Oh, hell yeah. Like a speed?
Yeah, they're just showing you how to beat everybody as fast as possible. And I'm like, man, this is so freaking nostalgic.
That's sweet, dude.
It's better than a lot of TV shows on the old TV lately. Just watch this. Watch the old Punch-Out playthrough. Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Fan.